Hey! So, here I am in Japan. This is Shibuya. Actually, this is Tamagaya. This is just outside of the city centre. But according to a sticker that I found on a postbox, I don't live in Tokyo City. I live in Tokyo Shitty. C is pronounced a sh sound, and they've even spelt it S-H-I-T-T-Y. That's my other phone going off. Sorry, I'm late 10 minutes. Good. That's okay, because so am I. I'm just walking to Shibuya, which is like city-ish centre, to meet Yuki, who I met at a bar called the Smile Bar. I was actually homeless that night. I hadn't actually booked anywhere that night, so I sort of just left my bags at a hostel and just stayed at this bar all night. But it was a good night. And konnichiwa. Just on my way to Shibuya now to meet her there, and I have no idea what we're going to do. I think she likes seafood, but I'm not big on seafood. I got huge seafood. Well, this is kind of like the residential area called Tamagaya. It's like 25 minutes walk from the city centre, which is really good. Like, it's so very, very quiet. And then you walk for 10 minutes and then you're in the city. And it's just like noise and people and craziness. It's amazing. As you can see, the weather is quite grim. It's been raining since Monday. And apparently we're supposed to be hit with a typhoon at some point this week or next week, which is going to be exciting. I'm also keen for an earthquake. As bad as it sounds, I'm keen for an earthquake. Well, I was reading up the other day that Tokyo's apparently 30 years overdue for konnichiwa. It's apparently 30 years overdue for an earthquake. So the last one was like 8 point something on the Richter scale. It was like buildings and people dying and shit. But in a suburb called Asakusa, which I stayed there for, was it a week or two? I think it was 2 weeks. I met two girls from Sweden there. Oh man, they were crazy. Anyway, this other suburb called Asakusa, where I stayed for 2 weeks, there's this giant building called the Skytree. Hold on, it's off the road. Called the Skytree, which is apparently supposed to be one of the best places to be during an earthquake because it's so heavily reinforced, which is unusual. I figure you just like go out in the street. But we'll see. Hopefully I'm not in like, you know, a 30-story building when it hits. What else is in Shibuya? Shibuya's like, I don't know, everything's in like blocks. Everything's like square and the streets are all like this, and it's all very blocky, which is really good. When you look on a map and it's like I want to go from A to B, and it looks so far, but it's not, because there's so many like little alleyways and whatever, you know. It could be like 10 blocks equivalent in Australia. 10 blocks here is like, 2 blocks equivalent. Yeah, I really like this area. It's like, as you can see, there's like, that's all it is. Like, this isn't even a main road. It's just like, it's all residential. And it's really quiet. Yeah. What else has been going on this week? Not much this week. It's been pretty grim due to the weather. So it's just kind of been like job hunting / YouTube. What else? Oh, yes, I do have a tutoring lesson on Saturday. I signed up for a few of these like student sites where it's like you say you can speak English, and the fact that you're white just like automatically gets you the job. Believe it or not, I met China, the WWE champion, while I've been here, and she's looking for an English teaching job, and she can't get it because, one, she's famous and she's not white, which was, I was like, man, that's racist, but that doesn't matter here. Apparently, it's like as long as you're white and can speak English, then you're qualified. Which was, yeah, I was like, yay! But there was one place, they reckon I look like Ben Affleck. Like, I can't pick it. Do you think... Look at that. I've had plenty... I can't even see anything. I got rain on my glasses. There's been quite a number of people that have just gone, oh, Ben Affleck, Ben Affleck. I'm like, yes. Now, buy me drinks. Because I'm rich and I don't need to. Huh. Shit. Can't see anything. Man, the Japanese language is so amazing. It's all on the lips, like there's no like throat, except for like an NG sound, like as in ING, like the n. You know, the ING, the n sound. Yeah. Other than that, this is a pretty mundane vlog. I don't know if you can see, that's kind of like a mainish road that leads up to like a main highway. And there's just some like little shops and stuff around here. Nothing too special. And if you can see, that is the government building, I think. And you can get up to like the 20th something floor for free. And you can actually see like a whole view of the city. So I'm gonna go up there and get a photo. But the sky tree was like, it's probably like 40 or 50 stories tall. But you have to pay to get up there, and it was like $40 to get all the way to the top, and I was like, ugh! You know, which was kind of hypocritical, because I went and spent like well over 100 at the bar and got totally smashed, which is very easy to do here. Alcohol is so cheap. It's like, what did I pay, like $4 for a pint? Not a pint, a jug, which was, I had like 4 of them, and I was like, what are these cars? Cars don't slow down here. You know, you can't jaywalk here because cars are just crazy and they will not stop. I've seen like, you know, 4 or 5 accidents just waiting to happen, just from like cyclists and people jaywalking. They don't stop. They will, in fact, if anything, they'll speed up and try and run you down. Alright, well, I'm nearly in Shibuya, almost at the station. There's a dog statue at the Shibuya train station called Hachiko, which, well, the story is like, this dog used to follow its owner to work every day. He'd walk to the train station and the dog would follow him, and then the dog would wait at the train station all day, wait for his owner to get back, and then, you know, do that every day of the week. And then one day, you know, the guy must have died or something at work because he never came back. And the dog apparently for 10 years went to and from the station waiting for him and eventually died. So now they've got like a statue at the station, like, you know, in memory of this dog or whatever. And so the point of the statue is that's where you wait for your loved ones, or that's where you wait to meet someone. Which is, you know, when I read it I was like, yeah, so that's maybe 5 minutes walk from here, and this has already been going for 8 minutes, so yeah, till next time. Okay, so I've just gotten to Shibuya. Man, even when it's raining, it's still so hectic. Like, there's still people everywhere, even when it's raining. Like in Brisbane, when it's raining, everyone just avoids the streets like the plague. But here, just like everyone seems to just conveniently have an umbrella. Like, even when the day is like sunny, people just seem to just carry umbrellas on them always, just in case. And, you know, I've been here for a few weeks and it's rained like a handful of times. You know, out on the farm, it's just, you know, if it rains, everyone celebrates because it's so like hard to come by. But yeah, it's rained like at least once a week since I've been here. It's crazy. That shop there is called Don Quixote. It's like Spanish or something, and they've got like everything. They've got cheap food, cheap luggage. It's like Woolworths and like Big W combined, but it's cheap as. It's crazy. It's like just every building is just, oh, you got a little bit of smudges on you there. Every building is just gargantuan. It's like some restaurants are even on like the 6th or 7th or 8th floor of the building. It's crazy. Oh, I've got to go in the bank and withdraw some money. I won't be able to film. Alright, yeah, couldn't really film in the bank. It literally takes like 30 seconds to go and withdraw money and come out. Everything is just like bang, just so quick. It's crazy. And so everyone has just got umbrellas. It only started raining this afternoon and everyone just has umbrellas. It's crazy. And there's like the food shops are 24 hours. No matter what time of day you go out, there's always food shops open. And convenience stores are actually convenient. They're open 24/7 and got also like everything. They even sell like bacon and like sandwiches and burgers. It's crazy. It's like, if you want a chronic feed for under like $6, you go to the 7-Eleven. And they sell everything. It's crazy. Place looks good. Italian restaurant. Man, oh, some of the Indian food I've had here. Like, I've had, there's better Indian food here than in Australia. It's crazy. And it's like, and there's people spruiking everywhere. There's always people spruiking and buskers, and there's just always lights. Lights always flickety flash. Like, you can't really see it now, but I'll probably be here for another few hours. And what time is it now? It's almost 6. So I'll still be here by the time it gets nightfall, and I'll record some flashing lights and people having epileptic seizures and frothing at the mouth. Man, see this, like, people everywhere. It's crazy. I really gotta hold it all the way back here. Am I holding this right? I'm not sure if I need to rotate it like that. Oh, if it's tilted to the side, oh well, I'll know next time. So like this. Just crazy tall buildings everywhere. Let's see. I haven't really made any friends here. There's like Natalia and like, oh no, I got a handful of friends. There's Oscar, Yuki, 2 Yukis. It's Yuki and Yuki. Who else do I know? Misaki. And then there's Chris, who I live with. Chris and Brady, who just, I'll have to get him on video at some point. He like looks and sounds legit like Brock. It's just, and he's like tiny like him as well. And there's always anime music. There's always anime everywhere. Not right now. Once it gets to nightfall and once everyone comes out, then all the anime adverts start. And all the flashing lights start. That's the that's the train line right there. That's like the main Shibuya line. What else do we got? This is that's the 109 building. It's apparently has everything. Like, it's kind of like David Jones, but there's like a men and women's one. What's that there? Adidas? Oh, I went to the Adidas shop the other day looking for runners my size, and I walked in and they automatically just ran up to me and said, here we go, ambulance. Everyone here's so polite. It's like, even when you move out of the way for the ambulance, they've got a speaker on the roof and there's constantly someone like on the radio. And even when you move out of the way, they're like, arigatou gozaimasu. Like, they say thank you very much for moving, and they just like thank everyone for moving out of the way. Everyone's so polite, and if you're not polite, you're just considered like a downright prick or just a foreigner with no manners. They're like, yeah, all Japanese people are just like so lovely. If you ask someone like to show you somewhere, they won't just tell you, they won't just show you on a map, they will take you there. They'll actually go, oh, okay, you know, I'm not busy, I'll take you there. And then when they take you there, they'll go back to doing whatever they're doing. I had this one guy walk me for 45 minutes to where I needed to go. And I was like, you know, what are you up to after this? He's like, I was actually on my way home to go to sleep because I've just pulled a 12-hour shift. And I was like, Jesus. But he ended up coming into the bar with me, and when they got smashed, and ended up, you know, he gave me his card, but I haven't actually contacted him yet. He said he was going to help me open a bank account because, you know, obviously they don't speak English in the banks, so I was going to... And he was a Japanese fella, and he was American. Like, he had this, like heavy Californian accent. And I'm like, you know, where's somewhere good to go? He's like, if you want to get all the bitches, go to Roppongi. And I was like, get all the bitches, coming from a Japanese guy. Man, that's crazy. That's another thing. Everything here has a mascot. There's like the bus lines, the train lines, every shop, every phone company, they've all got mascots, whether it's like a cute cuddly teddy bear or like a little lion or like some weird little alien thing. They've all got mascots. It's crazy. And people are looking at me funny. It's because it's so busy and I don't think I should really be filming in the city centre. Man, look at this. Alright, so this is Shibuya. Okay, and this is the busiest intersection or busiest crosswalk in the world. I really should be holding this out like this, so it's not to get my face the whole time. And there's always like, I don't know if you can hear that, there's someone yelling over a speaker. There's always someone yelling over speakers. Alright, once I get to the lights, I'll show you the crossing. That's a new movie coming out, new horror movie. You can see there. That's like where all the food and cinemas and like Macca's and, you know, fast food places are. That whole building, most of it's Starbucks, and it's like DVDs and games and stuff as well. But alright, so this here This is the busiest crosswalk in the world, apparently. But, I won't cross this time, but once the light goes green, I'll just sort of hang here and you can watch. Actually, I wonder if I should go up to this. No, I'll go up to the second floor later of the Starbucks and I'll film like overhead of the crosswalk. And I'll just show you how crazy it gets, even when it's raining. They're like when I'm up there, it's just going to be like a swarm of umbrellas just moving across. All right, here we go. It's about to turn green. And the pedestrian things don't make a noise. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to cross. I'll film it up at the Starbucks, but I'll cross and I'll... So, come in, say. Just bumped into someone. And I'll film everyone up at the Starbucks. Just like... Oh my god. Like some of these advertisements are so loud, especially at night. And everyone's always trying to drag you into their clubs and stuff. It's crazy. As you can see, it actually doesn't look that busy from down here, but once I go up, it actually it is very busy. And this has been going for 8 minutes. I've got to finish up now. So, oh my god, it's so loud. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, so I'm about to get to the Hachiko statue. I told you in the previous video about the dog. The dog that's the meeting point for everyone. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. This is Shibuya Station. This is like an old train car from back in the day, which doesn't work anymore. Actually, I can't even remember what Yuki looks like, so I don't really know what I'm looking for. Here's the dog. There's the Hachiko dog. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad, the whole story. Alright, let me go now. This guy behind me, he's so loud you can't hear a thing. Like, I have no idea what he's saying. I'm pretty sure today's like Japan Day or something, like that's what he's going on about. But there's the dog. I'll get a better shot of the dog. There he is. Poor old Hachiko died while he was over. His owner was out at work. Oh my god. How loud is this thing?
皆さん、日本日から東京都議会議員選挙が始まります。東京都議会議員選挙が始まりますと、これは東京住民が選挙を選ばれます。そうしますと、こうした東京都内での国会は
That's not normally down here. I've been down here a few times and that's not normally there.
とりあえずですね、しばらくはここをお方をしなければいけないということで、最後のお伝えをさせていただいております。
Here is the Shibuya
それを駅と歩いているとりわけ若い皆さん、
I probably shouldn't wander too far away from the dog because I told my friend I was going to meet her there. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the dog. So, yeah, I'll upload these videos once I get back home, and then, yeah. Alright, so we just had dinner at some little Indian restaurant. I don't know if you can see it right there. It was pretty good. With Yuki-san. This move, she can't really understand much of what I'm saying, but oh well. And you see, Shibuya gets all lit up at night, which is pretty crazy. And we're off to find a Baskin Robbins or 31, depending on which country you come from. I need ice cream so bad. Alright, so we found a Baskin Robbins 31. I got something, look at the size of that, it's like as big as my head. Look at that. It's like carnival something. It's like crazy, all sorts of popping stuff and crazy stuff in there. And then almond fudge something. Oh, shit. It's tiny, it's so small.